just did a tutorial, so I'm still doing a tutorial. I don't know what's going on here.
Identify targets. Hostile tank.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Identify. Hostile tank.
Okay, hostile. Turret. Well, I guess what you do is you play against AIs, and there's 3 different modes you play against AIs, and then you play against AIs and like 3 or 4 other people, so you can have like a small squad. And once you get up to tier 5, I think is what it said, you get
identify target. Hostile tank.
once you get up to I don't know what I'm doing. Once you get up to tier 5, so I know some of the other guys like armor games.
Identify.
I don't know what I'm doing really, I just come up here with that. Turn turret. I'm gonna try switch weapons. That looks like a Sabo. Try it out. So we're still learning, so. Bradley fighting vehicles, they got Airborne tanks, they got let's guess this guy's already dead.
Ammo up.
But right now I'm like, you start off with T-72s, I guess. That's your starter, and there's some other vehicles too. Kind of looks familiar in some of the other games we play, but it's more modern. It's like late 80s, early 90s. But I guess it's starting out. It just came out like last month. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, that's how you use it. Okay. What are the buttholes here? I don't know. Oh shit! Behind me. Maneuver. Come on, maneuver.
Identify targets. Hostile tank. No effect. No effect. Identify. Hostile tank. The enemy is retreating without the law, I'm afraid. I'll let you know when we might need your help. Good luck on
This is the tutorial learn. I just did the basic maneuvers and then. Okay. Victory. I don't know. I know it's kind of dark in here. So I'm about to get off, but I downloaded this last night. Looked at the store to try to find something. Yeah. Go to a big video. I just thought some of you other guys might like it. I fear maybe Randy. I know Darren would like this. It's free too, guys. Darren, he's into armor fighting. Harley, Chris, Pab. I think Pabflo would like this. I'm not sure CJ's really into these things. Let's see here. You can allow See all your own vehicles are class tiers. I mean, look at the garage. It's just like World of Tanks. It's just like it, but it's more modern. It's got to be the same company, I imagine. Okay, so I got a M41. How many times MBT, main battle tank, light tank, tank destroyer, vehicle, and self-propelled artillery. Okay. All the information about your profile, detailed combat, foreign dossier. Okay. Rewards, tasks, premium time, progress. I'm not getting into any of that premium stuff to, you know. Congratulations, package purchased. All right. All right. Oh yeah, I got like you get like if you join now, you get this free shark package. It came with it. It's in the store, shark package. I went to download it and it said I already had it, so I must have just put it on here. That looks like some garbage ass vehicles. Stingray 2 Shark, T80U Shark, and a Lav. 90 PS4. Well, it looks interesting. Raymond Cuts, what's up? It's Chris. Hey, what's up, brother? I just saw you on. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I downloaded this last night, Raymond, and it's free. It just came out like I don't know a week or so ago, but it's just like World of Tanks, but it's modern. It's got T80s and stuff like that. Yeah, check it out. It seems all right. I'm just kind of learning it right now. I just did a tutorial, and I thought I'd do a live broadcast because there's a bunch of the other guys will do it. I'm not sure if you're interested, but there's like 3 different levels. You know, starting out, you got to make it up to like tier 5 before you can do like this death match where you can have like 5-on-5. But you can go AIs in like 3 to 4 or something like that to begin with. AIs in the first one, AIs and live people on both teams, but it's not very large, I don't think. I'm not sure. It might be. I don't know. That's kind of what I read. You have to check it out. But it seems okay if you're into these. A bunch of the other guys are into armor. We've been doing War Thunder's armor. We did a little bit of that. Just tier 1. And then we did World of Tanks. And this is just like it. The garage looks the same. Okay, so I got some vehicles. Looks like I got this old, it's like an old M40. Looks like the old CV tank. Sure get my ass kicked in it. Type 62 times 2. I'm not really sure what the armor rating is on this. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. Rented for 3 days. What? Oh, what the hell? So since I just loaded it up and it was that shark thing, it's only rented for 3 days. So I got to actually get in and fight with it. I don't know if you can earn it. Let's see. Why is this? It's only let me open the garage and the dossier, so I'm not really sure what the hell the deal is here. Stingray 2, running 3 days. T80U, 3 days. I guess, I don't know. Might end up being one of those micro deals. You're good. I was at drill last night, but I'll check into it. Gotcha. Gotta do the weekend drill. Yay. I did that for a while in between my second enlistment. I went reserves too, so tried it out. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, so you can buy premium. What is this shit? Okay, I'm not really positive what the deal is here. I'd like to know what like armor ratings and stuff are, but I'm not really. So these are the ones that came with the game. These are what I got with the startup for free. just hit it and see if anything happens. Select battle mode, global operations, mission, PvE, battle, PvP. Okay, let's see what this says. Reduces cost minus 45,000. What the hell? Battle with changing objective, dynamic environment, respawn, and additional AI-controlled enemies. Talking about gearing up for deployment. Also, we are going to NTC next year. Yay! Well, better to get trained up. NTC, dude. I got like, I think I went to NTC like 10, 11 times. Probably more like 12 to 15. Then I was the OC. I went to the OC Academy, so I used to have to go out there and augment OC duty. Once I made E7, I went out there, and that sucked. So I feel for you. NTC is just same old. Well, a lot of things have changed now, so. With the new Afghan mission, I forgot about that. It is different. Cooperative missions for up to 5 players with several premium and secondary objectives for players to compete within a certain time limit. Battle PvP. 2 teams of 15 players fight each other for control over 2 bases within a 15-minute limit. That actually looks pretty good. Yay! Yeah, NTC is so fun. Well, that's all right though. So you guys are just doing your weekend thing now and getting ready for it, deployment. I got you. Queue. Okay, I'm in a queue. 2 teams of 15, so it'd be 30 players. So you got, if you guys are going to NTC till next year, you got plenty of time. Sure, you've been there before, right? To NTC. Dog, knock off. Got live broadcast going here. I don't think they can hear you, but okay. Is there anybody in here? Tier 7. No, they canceled. Gotcha. Well, first time is interesting, you know, because it's just weird. You go there and draw your vehicles if you're not taking your vehicles. I've been there, kind of split both, where we've rail-headed our vehicles in. And then I've also been there when we drew vehicles, and that's a fucking pain in the dick. It is so, and I used to get stuck down there when I'd have to go down there when I was OC, checking all the vehicles, making sure all the miles gear was operating correctly, and then the units had to draw their miles gear, so I had to go down there and check the platoons or company that I was OCing and make sure all their shit worked. And of course it never did, so I'd have to get teams down there, and I'd always have to mess with the shit when we used to go there. I'm a mechanic, so I hope we take our own. Yep. Yeah, you definitely want to do that, dude. It's a pain in the ass doing railhead, but it is what it is. When you draw their shit, here's the thing. Whenever you go to NTC and you draw their shit, you bring it back. You know, you have like Raytheon or whoever the contractors are that are running the draw yards. When you bring that shit back, you know, because you'll do the full PMCS when you first get there and you draw the vehicle, you do a complete PMCS. And usually what we do is we do it, and then we get our mechanics come over and do every little single thing. And then because when you bring those vehicles back, they'll get in there and they'll be like, stick their hand in there, those little oil drip release underneath, because we had 113s and Humvees and stuff and trucks, and they get in there and, oh, we got this little drip release, you got to pull the whole pack. Like, what? You know, and it'd be like, you know, 60% of the vehicles we didn't have to pull all the packs and shit on it, besides clearing all the other crap that we'd have. So you'd have guys out there doing trash detail and out there picking up all the wire and mines and bringing everything back in. And then you had the vehicles. I mean, we'd be pulling packs and, you know, oh my God. And it was like every time, you know, every track pad, you know, the tires, and, you know, everything. It sucked. Yeah, that's what I had. I had the old ones. Last time, my last unit, that I actually deployed with. By the time we got back from Iraq, the last time we had, out of our 4 track, just my platoon, my 4 tracks, and my Humvee. I think 3 of the tracks we had to send into depot to get. There were 2 of them were completely had all the stress fractures, and the holes were so damaged. I think that one of them they said they were going to rebuild, but 2 of them they were just like they're getting scrapped because they were so bad because they got hit mines and stuff, and then IEDs, and then my Humvee was just they were just like that's it. This thing's going to be, it's getting sent in to get stripped. So it was pretty old and barely made it to that one. It's full of holes by the time we got back, and oh my God. Well, I don't think there's anybody in this thing. The hell? Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah, you'll be busy, like wrenching there, keeping the vehicles going. Do you get assigned to platoons when you guys are in the field? Do you get assigned to a platoon and stay with the platoon out there? Not every unit does that. Okay, let me try this again. For up to 5 players of several primary and secondary missions. Let's try it. Operation Anvil. I don't really understand this. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sure this is pretty boring watching. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know yet. I know my whole unit is going, but I don't know what is going on. Right, I gotcha. Every unit's different too, Yeah, I had at my platoon. I had an E5. Well, he was. I'm pretty sure he was a track mechanic, but he was he did everything, wheel track, everything. He kept everything up, and then we had 2 other mechanics, a wheel mechanic, a track mechanic, E4 and E3, and then the E5 was the supervisor for him. Basically, they were just I made my own little headquarters dismount squad, and the E5 we called him Sapper Wrench. That was his call sign, Sapper Wrench. And I'm still buddies with him now, Mark. He's a good guy, Mark Sanchez, and he's active reservist right now too. I think he's getting ready to make E8, and one guy would drive my Humvee, and then one of the guys rode with the LT in his track. And then when we go on missions, we basically had to park the Humvees because they're getting so tore up, shot up, and everything. We're getting sniped, and it was too dangerous. So I had my little dismount squad, because I was a platoon sergeant. So that I trained those guys up, and they humped with us, and they had all the gear. It was a good little dismount team. They stuck with me. Those are my boys. And we're still all in contact. Good guys. My E6 is half retarded. And E5 twice inactive. If that says anything. Hell yeah. That says a lot, actually. No, I got in trouble when I was at E5 once. I almost got in trouble a couple other times, but, shit happens. But, but to get, I've seen everybody I've ever known that was E6 or E5, they got bumped down a couple times, busted down twice. They were fucking idiots, and they should have got kicked out the first time. But things are different now. What is the deal here? Why would this? Is there no freaking servers? Half retarded. I've been there, dude. I've worked for some fucking idiots. I have worked for some idiots. I've had idiots. It seems like you always have like a good first sergeant and a bad commander, or in your platoon you have like a good platoon sergeant. You gotta have people with I was pretty lucky. My last unit before I retired, I was in a training support battalion, running all the base training crap, all the ranges and, like the first day. And I worked in a range, and I ran a range. And then I was a committee chief, like a platoon sergeant, operations sergeant for a series of ranges. And then I was the first sergeant for a little while before I retired, before they medically retired me. And then before that, I was in 4th Engineer Battalion, and I was a E7 platoon sergeant. And I did that for 4.5 years. Ended up being a platoon sergeant in the same platoon the whole time. I was supposed to go to Korea, and they kept saying, "Oh, well, hey," and I was on the orders like 2 years out, so they kept saying, "Well, do you mind just staying, keeping this platoon?" Because they were like shorthanded for the longest. And I was like, "No, I'll stay." And then we found out, the shit with 9/11 and everything, and then I basically volunteered to stay and take them. I just told them, I said, I ended up basically being AWOL from Korea once we deployed. Well, I don't know what the shit is going on with this thing. I'm going to try one more thing. Cost 45. I don't know what the fuck. Do I even have any money? Already did that. Try this one more time. My first sergeant works over at UTS, so he's pretty cool. That's good. Cool. Yeah, I've been pretty lucky. I've only been in a couple units that, I had some shitty. Couldn't believe when I first got up to Alaska, it was a light unit. But like the unit, when I first got there, it was like half airborne and half air assault. Our unit, and our first sergeant was a fucking idiot. But the commander was pretty cool. He was my platoon leader when I was a Joe. I was his RTO when I was a E4 and I was first made corporal. And then, so he's my commander. And then they reorganized everything, and we just became a big airborne detachment. And had an E7 as our first sergeant detachment, first sergeant lieutenant, first lieutenant as our commander. Did that for 4.5 years too. I've been pretty lucky. I've been on units where I stayed for a long time, quite a few times. And I was stationed here in Missouri before my kids were born. Well, before one of them was born. And so I was here for 3.5 years, and I went to Colorado, did that for the 4.5 years, and then I came back, did this for a couple of years before I retired. So, but I've been in some places I've had some fucking idiots. There's always got to be one. It's got to be, there's always got to be one person that makes it difficult. And you just can't everybody can't be happy. What is going? I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's trying to trick me into buying premium so I can play a game. I think that's what it is. I think I have to do that. Okay, well, let me try this T62. Maybe I can get in a game with this. Battle PvP. You must have a vehicle of tier 4 or higher to play this game. Well, what the fuck? So these are the squares or tiers. Alright, so this is a tier 1. Oh, this must be that. Yeah, but there's no games. Might be the only person in the world that owns this game. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, there's always got to be one. There's always got to be one. That's where you got to have good NCOs. You work. I was pretty lucky there when I was in Colorado. I had a good first sergeant, and he basically recruited all the guys he wanted. And I was able to go out and recruit a couple of squad leaders, guys that I'd worked with for years that I knew. We had a good unit. Man, it was great. We had really good commanders and stuff, and we get some pretty good LTs. And LT's only as good as his platoon sergeant teaches him. You get a platoon sergeant that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I'd always tell my LT, we're in garrison. That's my fucking job. PT and all that shit. And, I said, you make sure the fucking vehicles get parts and, get all that shit, and we'll work on all the admin crap together. I said, we get in the field, that's your fucking baby. And then we'd be driving down the road. I'd be in my Humvee in the back. I'd be get on the rail. LT, I know this is your show, but I wouldn't be going that way, you know. And I just teach them everything they needed, so everything went good. I'm gonna let this go a minute and a half, and then I'm gonna try back up. But I've had some dipshit first sergeants, and yeah, my first sergeant when we went to Iraq was a great guy. He was an airborne guy like me, and so we got along great. And then we get this. What they always do is when you're going a year-long deployment, what they'll do is halfway through, 6 months into the year-long deployment, they'll have a big change of command. So they get a new battalion commander, a new command sergeant major, and then new unit commanders, company commanders, and first sergeants. And then they shuffle all the officers and the senior NCOs around to S shops and platoons and all that shit. That way everybody can get, you know, combat leadership time. And when they switched us around, I basically refused, you know. We all get drunk and shit, and we have one guy throw up in the barracks, and that E6 was like, if it happens again, you're not drinking. And I'm saying, yeah, I got you. We used to do that shit all the time when I was E5. We'd always have a good time, party and shit. I am a private. Yeah, when I was in Alaska, we were fucking wild up there. And when I was at Bragg, they always had kind of a policy. In airborne units, we'd always get, we'd do the mission, we'd get back, we'd always give it passes, let's go in town. So we out and get fucking wrecked, you know, chasing women and shit and having a good time. And mechanized units, nah, it's like, you know, because you always get drill sergeant freaking NCOs and stuff, and they don't know how to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to. I'd be like, hey, let's take some, you know, make sure we take our civilian clothes, and when we get done, like we do OP4 and stuff at JRTC, NTC, I say when we get done, man, you know, we get that weekend, we go to Vegas or something. You know, what do you mean? No, we're only taking PTs. We're not going. I was like, dude, it's a military base. We live on a military base. You know, it's not a foreign country. You know, it's freaking NTC, dude. You get a weekend. What are we going to stay in the barracks like a bunch of trolls and shit? And we would have to. We'd always would. And it'd be like, what the hell? You know, but airborne units, man, we always had a blast. We always had a blast. Yep. Harajuku Barbie. Harajuku Barbie, I am doing just fine. How are you doing? I'm just sitting here trying to figure out this new game that came out. And doesn't appear that anybody else is on this thing. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I think they're trying to rig it up so it's a free game, but I think they're trying to get you to buy the premium so you get in these combat games to play. They got these lower levels, but I don't know. Well, I'm going to let this go to 1 minute. If this doesn't work, I don't know. Entering match. Oh, my God. Now, this is with the lower level beginner ones, but you got to get up to like level 5 or higher to get in the big, like 30 multiplayer. This is like 5 on one team against AIs, or it's 5 of us against 5 AIs, or we have AIs, they have AI. I don't know. I see 6 people. I'm one of 6. Okay, so I don't really know what's going on here. Harajuku Barbie, I feel sick. Well, I am sorry to hear that. I just got over it a couple weeks ago myself. All right, party chat audio. I'm going to go to game. See if I can get on game chat. Check, radio check. Anybody else on the old game chat? Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing here, so I'm just going to follow you dudes. Following these guys. I'm going to see targets out there. Oh, there's a tank. Bam, right in the turret. You're dead, bitch. Intel from their hard drive about the line. Find the plane, get the intel, and see if there are any survivors.
Marshall was right. That's got to be one of the tanks targeting
Now this
our
tank,
plane.
when I saw the
Take them all
previews of
out.
it, when you do get that, it's probably when you get the premium. But there's M1s and Bradleys, T80s. Oh shit! Ah, I can't
Careful
make
with
it
there.
out. Come
There's
on,
no
pivot
lines
steer,
on
pivot
there
steer,
for
pivot
help.
steer.
So proceed with extreme caution.
Ah, pivot
There's
steer,
no telling
pivot
what
steer.
they might
I can't
do.
figure out how to pivot steer. Okay. Alright. Can't really see over the hills. You gotta get over the hills a bit. Ah. I'm learning. I'm the new guy. I'm the noob. Okay, you gotta get the turret at the right angle. I'm gonna go flank these guys. Maybe. Need the new 1097 Paladins. Well, they've got, they said they had self-propelled howitzers and stuff like that, so I don't know. It's supposed to be, it looks fairly modern stuff, so. Is that friendly? Ah, yeah. I want to shoot a friendly. I want to follow this dude. It seems like he knows what's going on. Okay, let's see if I can target this guy. Nope. Ah, there's one right there. Hey, buddy.
No bad.
Ah, got around a rock. Back around there, sucker.
Protect the plane.
Okay, nice.
We've accessed the
Top
hard
his
drive
turret,
remotely,
that's it.
but need time to download the intel.
This dude's parked on him, so. I need to review TMS for them, so. Let's fuck those. Ah, okay, I got you. Oh, this dude thinks he's being slick. I can't get my turret down because I'm too high. If I go that anymore, I'm gonna fall off this cliff. Might be able to get this dude. Boom, bitch. That one hurt him right at the top of his turret. That guy's dead. I don't know if I can. Okay, can't get him. Steer.
Identify target.
Baby. There's the tank right there. Where's this sucker? Should be able to hit him this time.
Downloaded. Thanks, Black Company.
Oh,
You have no idea how important it is to stop the Alliance.
Did I win? I don't know.
Identify target.
Okay. Okay, what's going on here? Victory! Dun 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 dun! I didn't even have to get out and breach. Okay. I'm back on party. I don't know what I got out of that. There's other dudes in there, though. Live people. Mostly AIs, though, I think. Okay. Task completed, premium time. Excellent. Here's your reward. 1 day of premium. Okay. Receive a reward and proceed further. You need to play at least one global operation battle. First tier vehicle. Okay. Ops. Global ops, alright. Guess that's good enough, huh? Victory Royale. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. Maybe. 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 Yeah, no kidding, right? I don't think I can. Alright, I guess I have to do this again. I don't know. Said I had to do a PvE global operation in Tier 1. Basically, they rewarded me one day of premium. So they're trying to sucker you in. Oh, I get a couple free days, and this looks like fun. And then they're like, oh, well, it's only, for a week, it's only, $6-7 for premium 1 week. Oh, if you want to get this vehicle, if you had premium, you'd actually make 1,000 points, but without, you only make 50. Some shit like that, I'm sure. Well, we'll see. I'm just going to play for a few more minutes. It's 12:30. I am freaking beat. All right. I only got one thing of ammo, so stop that. There. Yeah.
Line company, you're going up against the Alliance's neck wheel here. We received intel that the area may be littered with SAM sites. If that's the case, I'll check that in trouble.
I ain't shooting a buddy. 2 tanks left.
Line company, change of plans.
First kill, baby.
We need intel from their hard drive about the Alliance. Find the plane, get the intel,
Wow, that
and
dude
see if there are
smoked a
any
hell of a
survivors.
shot.
I
think I just wounded
That's
that
one of
guy.
the SAM sites targeting our plane. Take
I
them all
missed.
out.
Ooh, good thing I didn't squeeze the trigger.
Careful in there.
Lead.
That's the
Bam,
Alliance's
bitch.
neck wheel town. So proceed with
Another one.
extreme caution. There's no telling what they might do.
Back to the butthole. Interesting. So obviously these guys got better ammo than I do, because I'm just wounded and these guys are trashing.
Motor 18.
Okay. I think it's probably best I go right with this guy. Maybe I'll shoot over this berm, but get behind these guys. Straight out. This is a little défilé. Let's see. Turret down. Look at this butthole right here. Hey, buddy. Bam! An ass. Reload, you fucker. Dead. Bit. Get better optics, that's for sure. Get this guy. Let's go smoke him. Something positive. Oh, he didn't see me.
Good work. You've caught the guy for us.
Reload, reload, reload. Dead. Got him. Effect.
Howdy.
What's going on?
Didn't think we'd be getting paired up again. That's why I didn't talk last round there.
What's alright?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good, yourself?
Can't complain. I'm in a fucking tank, running shit down. You know?
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just figuring it out still, but it's not too difficult.
Yeah, first day here. You know, it's probably my 5th round here on easy mode.
Yeah, reminds me of World of Tanks.
Oh, I played for a bit a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while since me and a bunch of my buddies played.
Pretty similar controls I've been noticing.
Yep, yep. Garage pretty much the same. Oh shit! I hit a wall. Ouch. Let me get this butthole right here. Thinks he's hiding. What is he hiding in a house?
this last tank here before we should got him.
Yeah, okay. Here's this dude right next to me. I'm running through a house to get him. Hey, buddy. Bam. Oh, that didn't hurt him enough. Do not move.
Right on his ass.
There you go.
He's down.
Yeah, nice. Good.
Let's grab this point here.
It's burnt.
I forget I can just go right through walls, you know?
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm used to the other games where you're just a soldier, you know? You can just run into a wall and take it out.
Yeah.
These walls are made of mud, so.
Yep. Haji houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should run through them with 113, so I know these tanks will do it. All right, so actually someone was on there. That was kind of fun. When I go back into the party chat, I'll ask him if he knows what the deal with this tier 7 when you get in the big games, if you have to do the premium or not. Be interested to find out, or if I'm just going to earn enough. Okay. Next battle. I guess I did something. Killed 3 tanks. Yes. Said I was going to get up, and then I ended up having a little fun. So. Sidekick, my boy's dog. Show him your floppy ears. Yeah. So mistreated. Okay, game's up. Time for you to go. Yeah, I'll catch you later, buddy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try this out one more time, and then I'm gonna get off and eat something a little bit. Watch some TV for about a half an hour or so, get my brain to off the freaking game shit, and I'm going to bed myself. Alright, so here we are again. I see Paranoid. Hey, so what's the deal? You can't play the big, 15-on-15 multiplayer until you reach 7?
I'm really not sure. I've just been running through these first 3 starter light tanks. It's the second one.
Yeah. I'm kind of getting it that because they gave me a free day of premium, so I guess I could
they give that to everyone, I think.
Yeah, and those shark tanks are like good for 3 days rented for free.
Yeah.
So I guess they're gonna try to do some, pay for play.
Hoping I can get my hands on a Bradley one of these days. I was a scout for 234 out of 1st Infantry in Kansas.
Yeah, I've been there, dude.
Yeah,
I was 12 Bravo. I retired out 23 years myself.
Got out about 2014, so just been fucking around ever since,
Yep. I hear you. Yeah, I spent some time. I was in 1st Cav back in Desert Storm, and I was in 4th Infantry Division, and
your old war then.
OG.
Yeah.
Engineers though, we always had to. Well, we always had the 113s, and just as I was finishing up, damn it. Just as I was getting ready to leave and stuff, we finally started getting Bradleys. So.
Yeah. I was usually running Humvees, but in Afghanistan I was running a Bradley for a bit there. I was the driver, obviously being the private and all.
Yeah.
I always put the private there, worst possible position.
Yeah. Yeah, I did the, I finally, after all those years having freaking 113s, I finally got a Bradley, did the, did that crap, you know, just to get everybody started up, and then
never could be a tanker though. I was
to deploy.
Too tall to be a tanker though. I'd be squeezing up in that. I'm 6'1", so.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I smashed my brains out in 113s. You know.
Oh God.
Did about.
Well, even at 6'1" and at Bradley, you know, in basic training, the obstacle course, they have you smashing into walls and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Going in and out of the command turret, you know.
But I didn't lose my knees then. I lost them in the war, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Better on foot.
Yep. I split mine up. I was, you know, airborne about almost 3/4 of the career, and then I did mech and cav. Just enough to get the stuff, you know, the experience out of it and everything, which is made it pretty much all, you know, well-rounded. You know?
Yeah. Never managed to get into a cav unit itself. You know, I was stuck with HEC, but we were a scout platoon in HEC. So.
Yep. I got a buddy of mine. He was a cav scout in the guard. I played with him all the time, and he did a little bit of active time. That was his job, cav scout.
Would have joined the Air Force, but you know, I was coming out of high school, and they were literally at cap, so they wouldn't accept anyone, no matter how high, you know, your ASVAB and shit is. Bullshit as that score is.
Well, this guy just hauled ass by me. Hey, fucker, shooting at me.
Yeah, hopefully keeps moving. There he goes. I got him.
All right, good deal. Gonna get him on the top of the hill there.
Oh, he's a big fucker. Yep, there you go.
Somebody up on the hill there.
We didn't get those SAMs, but whatever. If we can knock those out, anyone nearby.
Yeah, I'm not even sure where they're at. Where are they? I guess
on your map, it's the checkered boxes there. On the left, CU0 and Charlie, or no, yeah, Charlie 4.
Charlie 4. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I guess we head up there.
Yeah, one-shot kills there, but yeah, it's a small thing.
Steer you damn thing. Fucking piece of
right. Actually, yeah, we got plenty of time. You can probably get him. Got 2 more takes coming.
Yeah. Kind of clusterfucked over here.
Yeah.
I guess that's
I already took the point.
There you go. Yeah, I was kind of lost. I'm still trying to figure it out. I did a live broadcast on it to get my. I have to do that to get all my friends. You know.
No, I stream too. I stream. I stream for Overwatch, not this game. I should start streaming for this too, though.
Yeah.
I figured that's why you were talking so much. You know.
Yeah.
In the first round.
I had a couple of guys on. All right. Well, that is that. I am. That was interesting. So I'll have to come back tomorrow and check it out. If you liked it, cool. This is going to be on my YouTube page, and you can for the other guys, if you can't find it, just type in Sapper27 or OMC. You'll see the videos, and I'll check this out some more tomorrow. Kind of interesting. Reminds me of World of Tanks. I mean, I think it's the same guys that made it. So, pretty interesting. As long as it's not one of those paper plays where you gotta, if you actually want to play in large multiplayer battles, you gotta pay money in to get into premium. Now, that would piss me off. You know, trying to sell it as a free game. But starting off this PvE starter is pretty cool. I liked it. So, hopefully I can get some of the other guys, you know, Harley and Chris and Darren and, you know, Gresh and, you know, Pab and who else? Ethan and, you know, all the rest of the guys. Maybe we can get you guys over here to try it out. If we can get in and get a big battle going there as a platoon. You know, we'll figure it out and get everybody in at the same time. If it's free, you know, we can actually get in a big one. Well, I'll try to figure it out for everybody. Well, it's 49 minutes in. It is freaking, wow, this is 0046. I am tired, and that is it. Sapper27 out. Sleep well. Don't let the big bugs bite. Like and subscribe.